They took your photograph, your face, your essence, and handed it over to a hitman. Not for elimination. No, this was different. They wanted insight prediction control. They thought a man who deals in shadows, who dances with danger, could reveal who you really are. But what the hitman saw that left them shaken to their core. You see, they weren't just handing over a picture. They were offering a fragment of your soul. They thought they could define you through his cold, calculated gaze. But here's the irony. A hitman doesn't fear death. He fears the unpredictable. And you're a storm too wild to chart a force, too primal to tame. The hitman didn't just see a target. He saw your scars, those beautiful jagged marks of resilience. He saw the fire in your eyes, not as a spark, but a raging inferno ready to consume anything in its path. He saw chaos, personified a tempest in human form, and that terrified them. They wanted to any little dossier, strengths, weaknesses, vulnerabilities. But what they got was raw power, unfiltered and untamed. They got a story of endurance, of nights spent wrestling with demons, the battles fought in silence while the world looked away. They thought a hitman could predict your moves, map your psyche, break you down into something manageable. But what he found was a paradox, destruction and creation, light and darkness, chaos and control. You are not a victim of circumstance, but a master of it. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every loss has been fueled for the fire. Within you, let me ask you this. Why did they hand over your photo in the first place? Was it fear, jealousy, a desperate need to understand what they could never control? It doesn't matter. What matters is this. They don't get to define you. No hitman, no critic, no enemy can capture the depth of your essence. Because you, my friend, are not a static image. You are a living, breathing revolution, a symphony of contradictions. They saw the weight of your decisions, the burden of your dreams, and they trembled because they realized something terrifying. You are unstoppable. They handed your photo to a hitman, expecting clarity. Instead, they got chaos. Instead, they got the truth. And the truth has a funny way of unsettling people. It strips away the illusions, shatters the comfortable lies. They tell themselves they saw a glimpse of your potential and mistook it for a threat. And maybe it is. You are a threat to their complacence, their mediocrity, their fragile sense of control. But being a threat, that's not a weakness. It's a gift, a reminder that you were never meant to fit into their neat little narratives. You were born to disrupt, to defy, to ascend. And now, as they sit in their comfortable delusions, you stand on the edge of greatness. You have a choice. Will you let their fear define you, or will you rise above, unapologetic and relentless, and show them what it means to live without limits? Because the hitman didn't predict your fall. He saw your rise. You saw the moment you stopped being the person they thought you were and became the person you were destined to be. So let them whisper, let them fear, let them try to make sense of you, because at the end of the day, their opinions are dust in the wind. What matters is what you do with the fire. Within you, will you let it consume you, or will you forge something magnificent? The world is watching, trembling, waiting, and you're just getting started. So smile, my dear force of nature. Let them wonder. Let them fear. Let them know that the greatest adversary they will never face is you. Chaos. It doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't knock politely on the door. It storms in, flips the table, and laughs in the face of order. Today, I'm not here to comfort you with warm words or polite reassurances. I'm here to tell you a story that drips with irony, soaked in the audacity of fate. A story where your photo, the essence of you, was handed over to a hitman. A hitman not some mystic peering into crystal balls, but a figure who lives in the shadows. Someone hired to erase lives to end stories before they're fully written. And yet, when they looked at your photo, something stopped them cold. Something they didn't expect to force raw and unrelenting staring back at them. You see, the hitman wasn't looking at just a picture. No, they were staring into the depths of your existence, the chaos, the scars, the moments when the world tried to break you, but you refused to shatter. They expected to see a target. What they found instead was a storm, a hurricane of willpower, resilience, and unapologetic defiance. Let me ask you, why do you think they handed over your photo in the first place? Was it